So we're gonna get started here in just about 1 minute or so. Today is gonna go like this. We have some slow movements. It's mostly lower body. It's based around lower body, so a lot of leg movements, but it is of course full body. Planks, squat movements, stuff like that. A couple different modifications. It is gonna be about 30 minutes only, so it's a little shorter on the shorter end of the spectrum here. So we do have a couple high intensity movements in there, which is why it is a little bit shorter, maybe like 5 or 6 minutes, shorter than normal. But yeah, a couple high intensity movements. So it's gonna go slow movement, something a little more high intensity, then a little bit slower, then a little bit more high intensity. The time will vary depending on what we're doing. High intensity movements probably won't go more than 30 seconds. There's one that goes a little longer, but other than that, pretty much everything's gonna go 30 seconds. Slow movements are closer to a minute, but I'll let you know when we get there. So we're gonna start off very simple with a slow movement here. So let's stop one. So we're gonna take nice wide stance. If you think you're wide enough, go wider, just like I did here. So we're gonna take our squat on our right side. Okay, so from the side, before we get started here, it looks like this from the side. Very important we make sure our butt goes back and up. Okay, so this is the side lunge. And what we're gonna do with the side lunge is take it to the right side. We're gonna take it over to the left, back to the right, back to the left. So it's gonna look like this once we get started. Take it down deep, leg is straight. We bring it up, we bring it over. To the other side, we bring it over. To the right, and to the left, to the right, and to the left. And we're gonna get it steady, moving in between each set. That's gonna go for 1 minute. We have 30 seconds, simple. This is gonna help us get some blood flowing. Here we shuffle, quick shuffle steps, out and in. Pretty simple. Do whatever you want with the upper body there. Doesn't really matter. So we're gonna get started here in 8 seconds. Let's find that nice wide stance here. Feet are pointing forward. 3, 2, and we got 1 minute here. We squat down to the right, squat over to the left. We're coming up in between each rep, taking that just quick rest. We take it down. We're moving on through these movements more than once. So this first time through, if anything feels awkward, we can make any adjustments here. Just making sure on this, again, our butt goes back. You could say you're at our halfway point. 3, 2, and we're halfway through here. I'm going to move to the side view so you can kind of see what this looks like from the side. We're steady. We keep this nice and slow. Steady, slow. Take it over to the right, to the left. We're sinking it deep. Final 10 seconds here. Coming up in the middle. Again, do whatever you want with your hands. 3, 2, and relax. And we take those nice quick shuffle steps in 3, 2, and just quick shuffle steps. I know they can be kind of annoying. It's like, what are we doing here? We're simply bouncing around, but this is going to help us get blood flowing, and there's really nothing to it. You don't have to be coordinated in any way to get these done. This is going to help everything. Once we get that heart rate up, everything's going to become much easier. Final 10 seconds here. And you're going to start feeling that in your calves too a little bit. 3, 2, and relax. And take it back in. Set 2 on those side lunges. So let's take it right back in 3, 2, and take it low on the right. It wasn't wide enough. Remember what I said? If you think you're wide enough, you're not. Go wider. Take it down deep. Now remember, we have a full minute here. So don't burn yourself out just yet. Take it down. Make sure you can stay just a little bit in the tank. We do have 3 sets. Keeping it down deep. Slow. Back to center. Second set through. Any adjustments we need to make? And now we're going to focus on our breathing. The top of our rep, we get all the way breath out. On the way down, we get it in. Take it deep. Steady. Ooh, a long minute. Love when those minutes go long. Just kidding, I don't like it. 5 seconds. 3, 2, back to center. Quick 5 seconds here before we take it back. Quick shuffle steps. 3, 2. I'm choosing to go jello on the arms. Again, doesn't matter what you do with those arms. Any way you want to take it. Also, just a jumping jack on the lower body here. So, at any point, of course, if you want to throw those arms up, feel free. Wide, narrow, wide, narrow. That's all it is. Final 5 seconds, and we'll take that third set. This time it's going to be a little bit modified. 3, 2, and relax. 10 seconds this time. We're going to find our same stance. Nice and wide, go wider. In 5 seconds, we take it all on the right. 3, 2, focusing on right side here. Now we got 30 seconds all on the right. Steady on that right. Obviously, the reps go a little bit quicker here on each side. So now it's going to burn just a little bit more here. Again, anything you want to do with your hands. I'll switch to side view for my left side. 5 seconds, we'll switch that left leg. 3, 2, switching to that left side. Taking it down deep. Rep up, rep down. We're trying to keep it steady. As soon as that leg comes up straight, we sink it down for that next rep. Final 10 seconds here. Again, anything you want to do with your hands, doesn't really matter. 3, 2, and relax. One more time with those quick shuffles. 3, 2, and we got 30 seconds here. We're taking this into a little longer of a rest before we get into our second circuit. I'm going jello arm here because we got some planks coming up. Only I knew that, so that's why I went with the jello arms. Now you know, so go with those jello arms if you like. We're going to be using just a little bit of shoulder. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Take a couple seconds here. Should be sufficiently warmed up. Just so we can see what I'm doing here, I'm going to move my angle down just a little bit. So our plank position here. Everybody knows the plank pretty much. It's called a plank because we want to keep our body straight, just like a plank of wood. Straight body. So number 1, whatever position you take here, on the elbows or up on the hands, just make sure that body is nice and straight. We're going to hold here. We have 2 modifications we're going to add. First one, we're going to take our shoulder tap. So we're holding that plank, tap, tap, tap. We can also do this, our second modification, is actually taking it down onto the knee. So if that's too much for you, take it down to the knee. Take that same shoulder tap. So this is 1 full minute. I suggest trying it on your feet the harder way. Even if you're on the elbow, it still works just the same if that hurts your wrist. Try it, rest when you need it, and pop it back up. Try the hard way, even if you have to take more rest, that's fine. Try that hard modification. So we're going to take our first 1 minute here, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and let's pop it up. We simply tap opposite side shoulder, and as my body is just kind of balancing each side. And we just want to go slow and controlled here. Any way that you can balance. I just kind of shift my hips slightly to each side. Of course, take it slow. You don't want to blast through any of these. Focus on your form and keep that core sucked in. Nice and tight. You want to breathe normal, but suck your core in. And our final 15 seconds here. Let's keep it steady. Final 5, 2, and relax. Our next high intensity movement, very simple. We're simply going to bring our knees up to our chest, and we're running in place. And we start now. We have 30 seconds. Again, the arms, you're basically running here, so kind of let those arms happen naturally. But don't tense up because we do need to save our arm strength for planks. Breathing here, in through my nose, out through my mouth, 15 seconds. Shallow arms, let them hang. Just getting those knees up. 3, 2, and relax. In 10 seconds, we take it right back in. This time I'm just going to modify onto the elbows. It's not any harder or easier. A little bit easier on the wrist, I guess, but just to see how it feels. 3, 2, and let's take it right back in. We're tapping that opposite shoulder, keeping my core as tight as possible, making sure I'm not popping my butt up. If you need to rest, drop it down. Keep it steady here, 30 seconds. Halfway through. Final 15 seconds here. Keep it steady. Again, rest if you need it. Drop the knee. And then pop it back up when you're ready. Final 5, 2, and relax. And 5, we get those knees a little higher this time. 2, including myself. Knees are coming up just about parallel here. Parallel with the floor. And our third set, of course, we're going to take it into a rest period. So we're going to get those knees up super high. But for right now, final 10 seconds, we're just trying to get parallel with the floor. 3, 2, and relax. And we got one final plank here. Let's keep it the same. Let's focus on it. One final minute in that plank position. I'm going to take my hands again. 3, 2, and we're right back in. I'm really focusing here, my third set through, on taking it a little bit slower. I tend to spaz out a little bit during these reps. Start going a little bit too fast. So for me, I just need to focus on taking it a little bit slower. There's our 30-second halfway point here. Last plank here for quite some time. Final 5. I'm sorry, final 10. Final 5. See, I'm starting to go too fast. Focus, slow it down. 3, 2, and relax. This time, final set of high knees. Let's get those knees up nice and high. 3, 2, I know these fast movements They get a little bit annoying, but they really help keep your blood flowing, keeping you engaged. If you do too many slow movements, you're gonna get slow, not gonna wanna do it, you're not gonna wanna finish it. Keeping this helps keep your blood flowing, keeps your body interested. Final 8 seconds. Pull my shorts up too high there. 3, 2, and relax. Beautiful work. Quick rest here. I'm gonna explain the next movement. I call this clamshell. So basically we're on our backs here. We're in a crunch position. All we're gonna do, hands go back, legs go back. Everything comes together. So when we start the movement, we're gonna start at the top here. We're gonna take it down slow. Up and squeeze. So as I come up, I'm crunching my body up towards my feet. So there's a crunch. We open, up, flex, crunch, clamshell, close, and open. Okay, so just be very careful on the way down. That's why we start at the top in the center. Don't do it too fast, definitely here. Just be careful. Lower those legs as low as you can. If you get to the floor, great. If you don't, I don't go to the floor. Just be careful. Keep your core nice and tight and focus. Take it slow, all right? So let's take it back. Let's get ready for our first movement here. And 5, 3, 2, and open it up slowly. Come up, crunch. I'm crunching up my shins. I'm reaching for my shoes. Open. Taking this one full minute. Especially on the way down. Keep your core engaged. Suck it in tight. Big breath at the top. 30 seconds in. Notice I'm not really going too low. I just want to feel my legs start to pull at my core, and that's how I know I'm there. I'm done, and I take it back up. Open, squeeze. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Next movement here, very simple. These are all pretty simple movements here. So we're going to take a slight lunge position here. And all we're going to do is push off, switch feet. Push off, switch feet. Push off, switch feet. So this front leg is bent. The back leg is not really bent. It can bend a little bit, but mainly focused on that front leg. So we take it down, push off, switch feet. Push off, tap, tap. Push off, tap, tap. Okay, so front foot lands first. This can get awkward. It's a little bit of coordination, but really as long as you're switching your feet, we're doing it for 30 seconds, all good. Then 5 on this first set, we'll take our time a little bit. 3, 2, drive off from the front, swap feet. Just keep it nice and quick here. Down, down. This is the pace we want. Just a little bit of power on the front. We're going to make sure we keep our legs engaged in this workout because we do have our next lower body movement coming up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Now we're going to split up that movement, that clamshell movement, into its base movements, the crunch and the leg raise. So this time, we're simply going to crunch and reach. We're taking our upper body. We're keeping the legs right where they are, bringing the upper body just like we did. Up, reach, big breath out. In 3, 2, and big reach. Reach up for those feet. Open it up. Really focus on that breath at the top. Big breath out. With all that air out of your diaphragm so you can squeeze your core as tight as possible. Legs are up. If you need to mod those legs, you can bend the knees and reach for those ghost shins. Pretend they're still there and reach if you need to mod. If not, keep them straight as long as possible. Final 15 seconds. Big squeeze, final 5, 3, 2, and relax. Taking it right back in, driving off that front leg. 3, 2, and switch it up. Again, the hands, do whatever you want with. Switching off that front leg. Tap, 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 tap. Foot, drop back, drop back, drop back, drop back. Keep it steady. Final 10 seconds here. That's how my core is still tight. Don't neglect it. Don't forget about it. 3, 2, and relax. So now we're going to take the second part of our clamshell movement, which is the legs coming straight down and back up. We're going to use our hands right here under our butt just to help elevate, keep some of that pressure off our spine. Right here, kind of sitting in my hands, just help elevate that spine. And in 5 seconds, we're slowly going to lower, keeping our head back on the floor. 3, 2, slowly lower those legs about 6 inches or so off the ground, and right back up. We're only focused on the lowering. Bring it down, back up. So as soon as you get to the top, lower, and back up. We don't need to squeeze at the top. We should be squeezing the entire way through. No need for any sort of crunch. We want to focus on lowering. We've already focused on that crunch. Just focus on stabilizing your abs, keeping it tight. Ooh, final 15 seconds. These are not a fan favorite, but very effective. Final 5 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Ready? 3, 2, and front back. Front back. I'll take the side. Front back. Front back. Front back. Front back. Back. Front back. Keep it steady. Just 30 seconds here. Final 10. 2, and relax. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Back up on our feet here. Sweat. Make sure to wear a light gray shirt. You can see every bit of it. All right. Beautiful work back there. Beautiful work. So we're going to play off of our last active rest movement, which was, of course, we just got done with it right here. Okay, so now we're going to take this deep squat position. We're going to kick back. Kick back. Kick back. And notice I'm keeping into that squat in that front position. All I'm doing is kicking one leg back. One leg back. But notice my head, I'm not moving my head up at all. We're down. I'm not doing this. Keeping low. Tap. Tap. Okay, I just want a little bit of pressure on the back foot. So as you come back, not a full tap, just a little bit. Okay, a little bit of that body weight. Let's stay low. All right, 1 full minute. Easy enough movement here. In 3, 2, and keep it low. Pause, 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 pause. You got it. Keeping it low. I actually have something to look at. Merch right there, making sure my head doesn't come up. Sinking it low, making sure my chest is up as well. Very important. Keep that chest up. Steady. Oh, getting lazy. There we go. Final 20 seconds. I'm trying to stay as low as possible. Final 5 seconds. Keep it low. 3, 2, bring it up. We're going to take this one into mountain climbers. We're fully warmed up. No issues here. So let's get that hard stuff out of the way here. So our mountain climbers, we're in that plank position. And we're simply bringing knee into chest. And we're alternating the same thing we did in that standing position. Now we're just down in plank position, making it a little bit harder. 3, 2, and get those knees in. Front foot stays elevated. So as I bring it in, I'm not tapping the ground with the front foot. I keep it up. Keeping it steady. We're still in a plank, so we got to keep that core tight. Final 10 seconds. Three, 2, and relax. All right, we're taking it right back in. Let's get that squat nice and deep and get ready to kick. Back your right leg, kick back that left leg. 3, 2, hold it deep. Tap, tap, pause, pause. Get steady. All angles. Keeping it low. Try to just keep that body in a nice squat position. Legs are starting to feel a little bit heavier here. Really focus here on staying as low as possible. Keeping that squat. – 20 seconds left. Keep it steady. Focus. So, keep it steady. Final 10 seconds. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. Final 5. Keep it low. 3, 2, and relax. Right back in those mountain climbers. Solid set right here. 3, 2, and let's pop it right back in. Knees in. We're breathing into our nose, out through our mouth. Final 5 seconds. 2, and relax. All right, our third round through. Like we have been, we're gonna mix it up just a little bit. So we have our wide stance here, keeping it low. This time our back leg is gonna come down, we call this a lunge. And notice my front leg I'm not fully strengthening. I'm keeping it right in that mid-range. So I'm pumping it. This is not a full rep. This is only a half rep. We bring it up halfway, and we back down. Okay, so we're focused only on that first part, that lower part of our rep. And we're gonna stay 30 seconds on that first side, 30 seconds on the opposite side, moving onto our high knees. A little harder this time. 3, 2, please feel free to use your hand on that front knee. It's not cheating. Just helps assist just a little bit so we can get quality reps. 10 seconds, so we're going to switch sides. Final 5, low rep. 3, 2, and we switch sides. Taking it down in 3, 2, sink it low, half reps. Notice I'm really only moving 2 to 3 inches. That's it. Smaller, the better. Shows control. Final 10 seconds. Final 5, 3, 2, bring it up. One final set into our mountain climber position. And 3, 2, 30 seconds here. This time, this third final set, let's try to get those knees into the chest a little tighter and make sure front foot does not touch. Keep it up. Rest if you need to. Hop it right back in. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, relax. So we have one final ender here. That's it for the high intensity movements. And we're going to take, which I think is one of the most important exercises, the side plank. All right. So we're going to take 3 sets on each side. Each one will have a little bit different mod to it. The first set, they're each going to be 30 seconds on each. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 3 sets on each side. Total, we'll stretch out and be on our way. So our first set here. Leja, do you want to demonstrate? Okay, I thought you were going to say yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to take left elbow. Left elbow down. First set through. I'm going to show you the modification first. Kick those knees, kick those feet back. And you can pop it up here on the knee. But I want you to try, again, even if you have to rest, that's okay. Drop it down and pop it back up. Foot on foot, and I pop my body up straight. I'm squeezing this bottom side. 30 seconds on that left side, 30 seconds on that right, and then we'll modify it. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss time. All right, we're going to the left. Foot on foot. Core is tight. In 5 seconds, we'll pop it up. 3, 2. Again, our hand, our top hand. If you can drop the balance, keep it up. Five seconds, we switch sides. 3, 2. Drop it down slow, switching sides onto that right. 3, 2, foot on foot. Pop it up and hold. Make sure you're squeezing your stomach in tight towards your spine, but also flexing now that right side or whatever stops on the bottom. Final 5, 3, 2, and drop it down. All right, back over to that left side. This time we're going to rep it out. So we're going to bring it up, squeeze, bring it down, drop the hip, bring it up, squeeze, and repeat for 30 seconds. In 5, stay in position here. 2, squeeze, down slow, tap the hip, bring it up, squeeze, bring it up, squeeze. Final 8 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Over to that right. Up in 3, 2, drop it up, squeeze. Take it down, slow tap, up, squeeze. Big breath at the top. Final 10 seconds. 3, 2, drop it down. One final set. This time we're going to attempt to lift our top leg. You can always mod on the knee here. It's only 30 seconds, so I'd rather you try it the hard way. So we're going to pop our body up, squeeze. Once we're here, top leg, thumbs up, and back down. Even if you have to take each rep where you drop your hip between, that's fine. It's a hard rep. Up, back. So we're attempting to keep our body up, driving that top leg. But again, you need to drop the hip, take a second, pop it right back in. Try it the hard way if possible. Left side in 3, 2, pop it up, squeeze. Take it slow. You can always use that hand, the top hand, to assist you here. Halfway through. Final 5, 2, and relax. It's a tough one. Oh, Asia. Struggling. Final movement of the day. 3, 2, pop it up. And when you're ready, top leg, all that weight. Once that top foot leaves the ground, all of your weight is on one leg. Final 5, 3, 2, drop it down. We've watched this sweat stain grow. It's nearly completed its journey to the bottom of my shirt. All right, beautiful work. Let's get those feet together. And when you're ready, reach down for those toes. Look to the left, your head hangs. Come up slow. We're going to take that same stretch. This time, wide feet. Take it down the middle. Bring it up. Grab something for balance if you need it. We're going to bring our right foot over to our left knee. And we're gonna start leaning forward again. You can have a wall behind you or hang on to something here. Figure four here. Pushing on your knee gently. Come out, switch sides. Lean forward, gently pushing on that knee. Always try to breathe during your stretch. Come out slow. Now we're gonna hook that heel, pull it up tight to the butt. Hold here. Switch sides. Oop. Also use something for balance here if you need it. Come out slow. We're gonna hook that elbow, pull it tight to your head from here. Pull it over. Really pulling on my elbow here. I'm gonna feel that the entire way through my side body. Bring it up slow, switch sides. Bring it back to center. Hook one straight arm in front. Make sure we're on the upper side of the elbow as we pull. And switch sides. Come out slow. One more time, down the middle. Reach for those toes. Let your upper body weight hang. Come up slow. Relax. And you're done. Beautiful work today. Added some a little bit more high intensity movements. Most workouts from now on will have at least some sort of high intensity movement sprinkled in there. Other than that, yeah, here's the standard post-class tour. We do this every week. Brad wanted it to happen, so we made it happen. VersaClimbers. If anybody is curious, we are right down in the Stroke District. These are our VersaClimbers. We run it just like a spin class. It's dark, of course. The lights are on right now for cleaning, but during class, the lights are out. And we have some pretty cool lighting in here, but it's all very low lighting. Actually, where I shoot these isn't even really studio, just waiting room. So, but yeah, it's the VersaClimbers, and we have lots of deals for students and stuff too. 1 month unlimited classes, as many as you like, is $99 for 1 month. So pretty solid. You can take as many as you like. Yeah, these are VersaClimbers. And if you don't know the VersaClimbers, because you probably don't, because I didn't before we bought them, it's basically a stair stepper that also has handles. And it does this movement up and down, just like you're climbing up something, kind of mimics that movement. Pretty intense. Aside from 2 classes, we had 3 classes during the week we have that are 45 minutes. Everything is 30 minutes. So you're in and out. Our music's very loud. Instructors are awesome. We have lots of options, lots of different instructors here. I think we have 9 total. So something for everyone. Well, we got a new sign too. Hold on, I'm gonna show this. This is good stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Nope. Yeah. It says bad bitch. But you can imagine when it's all dark in here, crowd goes wild. It's pretty awesome though. But yeah, that concludes the tour. Spirit's downstairs cleaning the boxing studio. I don't want to scare her, so yeah. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next Wednesday.